Hello, my beautiful sisters and brothers. Welcome to the video. Let's keep it all the way real here. We're all trying to find our lane, that thing that feels like home, keeps us paid, and allows us to show up as our best selves. Well, that's what actor Samuel L. Jackson found when he stepped into the role of Nick Fury. But here's the kicker. He wouldn't have seen any of this coming without a gem of advice from another Hollywood giant, actor Bruce Willis. In a recent Vanity Fair interview quoted by CNBC, Jackson said this, quote, "He told me, hopefully you'll be able to find a character that when you make bad movies and they don't make any money, you can always go back to this character everybody loves." Bruce had John McClane. Think about that. Remember, Arnold had the Terminator, and Sylvester Stallone had Rocky and Rambo. Now, 14 years later, Jackson landed Nick Fury, a role that helped him show up again and again, no matter what else was going on. And that role, it helped him rake in a cool $12.8 billion in box office money. Now, talk about legacy here. Isn't that what we're all looking for? You need to find your own Nick Fury. This really isn't about Hollywood. It's about you. That advice from Bruce wasn't just about acting. It was about anchoring yourself. Life gets messy. Plans shift, careers stall. But if you have that one character in your life, a role, a gift, a calling that you can always return to, then setbacks don't hit the same. Your Nick Fury might be your ability to teach, your creative work, your spiritual wisdom, your organizing skills, your way with people. It's the thing people know you for, that thing that feels like you when everything else feels off. Let's talk about some practical skills on how to get back to your go-to role. First, look for the pattern. What do people consistently come to you for? What do you keep doing, whether or not it's your main job, and that feels natural and powerful to you? Then second, give it a name. You don't need a movie deal to own a role. Define your go-to character, the encourager, the organizer, the finisher, the light bringer. Make it real. Then third, build your identity around it. Use your strength as a foundation. Even when other paths fail, fall short, or fizzle out, return to your strength and then work from there. And fourth, don't dismiss it just because it's easy for you. Sometimes your go back to gift doesn't feel special because it feels too natural. It comes too easily, but that's a sign that it was meant for you. And then fifth, turn it into opportunity, whether it's a job, a brand, a community role, or a side hustle. Center this character in your story, monetize it, expand it, and honor it. Let's talk about your legacy and how your legacy is built on this sort of consistency. Sis, the world is going to try to scatter your energy all over the place. You'll get pulled in all kinds of directions, but there's power in having one role you master, one you can always fall back on. When you find your Nick Fury, you build something that lasts beyond the moment. So here's your uplifting and healing call to action. This week, write down your go back to role. Give it a name, reflect on the spaces where you've already embodied it. And then ask yourself, how can I build more of this in my life? And let your character show up in everything you do, because that, sis, is where the billion-dollar energy begins. All right? You've got this. Keep healing, keep building, keep showing up. Peace.